have an extremely rare Lincoln penny worth thousands of dollars in your penny jar or pocket change right now. This valuable coin is known to collectors as the 1992 Close AM penny, and in this video we'll take a quick look at how this coin came about, how you can identify it, and how much it might be worth if you are lucky enough to find one. So, how is a seemingly ordinary penny from 1992 worth thousands of dollars, you might ask? Well, over the 50-year history of the memorial cent design, which was first introduced in 1959, the US Mint would periodically make minor alterations to the reverse design to improve production methods and sharpen the design. Most of these are extremely minor changes that even the majority of collectors aren't even aware of, and you would need magnification to spot most of them. But in total, there have been 7 revisions made to the reverse design of the memorial cent. The last of these, for this particular design, took place in 1992 and was used throughout 2008 when the last of these coins were struck. Now, I say 1992 because that is when the redesign took place, and a small number of these coins were apparently struck by mistake. Although a competing theory suggests that the coins were actually produced as a part of a trial strike to test the new reverse design instead. The Close AM pennies, as they are known, were meant only to enter circulation the following year in 1993, but apparently someone either got a little overeager or made a simple mistake and paired a new Close AM reverse die with a 1992 obverse die, and in so doing created this scarce variety coin. Reverse design varieties number 6 and 7 are better known as the Wide AM and Close AM varieties, owing to the spacing in the letters A and M in America. So, to identify these coins, examine and compare the eponymous AM, and you will see that the so-called Close AM coin sees the two letters nearly touching each other at their base, whereas in the Wide AM design there is a noticeable gap by comparison. If you are not sure which one you have, then you can compare it to a penny from a different date as well. Remember that pennies from 1993 to 1997, and then again from 2001 to 2008 are all supposed to have the Close AM design, and pennies from 1989 to 1991 are supposed to have the Wide AM design instead. Varieties and exceptions do of course exist even within this range, so just keep in mind that just like the 1992 Close AM penny, Wide AM pennies are also recorded for 1998, 1999, and the year 2000. Other than, of course, the Close AM, there are other design alterations to look for as well, and a true variety coin would have all of these markers and not just one or two. The most notable then would be the designer's initials of FG that appear next to the steps of the memorial building. On the Close AM variety of the coin, there is a noticeable gap between the initials and the steps when compared to the normal coin where they are much closer to the building. And then the tip of the top crossbar of the F is almost in line with the building's foundations on the Close AM design, but on the Wide AM design, it doesn't even come close. Other than that, the G also uses a different font. For the rare Close AM coin, the G must have a simple straight vertical bar. However, on the normal Wide AM coin, the same bar has a serif that points inwards, and the bottom rounding of the G is also more curved in appearance as well. This variety is known for both the Philadelphia mint coins with no mint mark and the Denver minted coins with the D mint mark under the date. Although Philadelphia, the no mint mark coins, are by far the scarcer of these two. To date, a total of 83 grading events have been recorded for the Denver 1992 close AM penny, with 53 of those at PCGS and 30 in the NGC population report. Then, looking at Philadelphia, there are only 8 grading events recorded at NGC and 17 at PCGS, allowing for a total of 25 coins. Now, of course, this does not take into account any crossover events, so the actual number of coins would probably be less than that still. And that is why high-end collectors are willing to pay vast sums of money for the privilege, and let's be honest here, the bragging rights of owning one of these rare variety coins. So then, let's take a look at how much these coins are actually worth then. Well, of course, a lot of that will depend on the condition of the coin. Lower grade coins would be worth a lot less than gem graded coins. To illustrate this, I have selected a few of these coins in different grades that were sold at auction. First up is a Denver coin with an AU58 grade from PCGS that was sold in March of 2016 for $2,115. To contrast that is a lovely red graded coin at MS65 red from PCGS, which was sold in 2014 for $14,100. Then from there, moving on to the much scarcer and consequently much more valuable Philadelphia minted coin. Remember, that is the coin without the mint mark underneath the date. Here we begin with a brown coin that received a damage grade from PCGS. This coin is only certified as genuine, but still managed to sell for $504 in 2018. Next in line is a red-brown example, again certified by PCGS, this time at a grade of MS63 red-brown. This coin, which has a slightly tarnished appearance to it, but despite that remains attractive and has good eye appeal, was sold at auction in March of 2018 for $5,040. And then from there we move on to the pinnacle with the single finest known coin of this type at an absolute gem grade of MS67 red from PCGS. This stunningly beautiful coin with its lustrous red fields was sold at the 2017 January Fun Show in Fort Lauderdale for a price of $25,850. So then, could you actually discover one of these coins in your pocket change or while coin roll hunting? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. The coins actually went unnoticed for quite some time, and the entire mintage seems to have been released into circulation. The variety was also only really discovered much later on, and the first coins started appearing on the market in the early to mid 2000s as collectors and coin searchers actually became aware of it. Add to that the vast majority of the known population today have actually been discovered only really in the past decade or so. It is very likely that there are still more of these out there just waiting to be discovered by eagle-eyed collectors and coin roll hunters. Who knows, maybe you already have the next one and you don't even know it yet. Then, before I close out this video, I feel it is necessary to point out that there are actually 2 additional close AM penny varieties known as well. However, these last 2 will not be discovered in pocket change as they were the San Francisco minted proof coins that were issued as a part of the collector's sets for those years. These coins were struck with the regular business strike dies that were mistakenly sent to San Francisco and then processed as proof dies instead, leading to a number of close AM proof pennies being included in the proof sets for 1998 and 1999, when they were supposed to be wide AM coins instead. These two coins are nowhere near as valuable as the 1992 close AM pennies, but they are still quite collectible, with the 1998 coin being the more desirable of these two. In 2018, a 1999 S close AM Lincoln penny at a grade of proof 69 red from PCGS was sold at auction for $156. And then 2 years prior, in 2016, a stunning 1998 S close AM proof cent was sold at auction in an NGC slab with a grade of proof 70 red deep cameo for $2,232.50. All of the varieties discussed in this video are also listed in the major reference books such as the always popular Red Book and the Cherry Picker's Guides. You can find links to those in the description should you want to take a closer look. Well, that's largely it for the close AM pennies of 1992. How many of these coins do you think might still be out in the wild, just waiting to be discovered? If you like this, then be sure to check out my video detailing the 1982 transitional errors or the 1972 penny varieties as well. Subscribe to WNN and activate notifications with the bell icon to be notified when new videos are released. For the world numismatic news, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching. Remember to keep collecting and have a great day.